All right, I am back at it. And as usual, damn it. As usual, I always, start off with coughing because the moment I start speaking after not talking for, well, technically days, I start coughing. So, I was, as usual, playing around. Then I kind of see new things are added and how things work, and I'm like, I kind of want to do that. And then I get new ideas, and then I can't get the idea out of my head until I do it. So two things is I've played the Priest of Sigmar before. Probably one of my favorite, just because it's with the healing and the AOE's, and it has enough staying power to get in there and really just smash things. But it also has unique stuff like the prayers and whatnot. And they changed it around a little bit, some of the skills, plus adding the enchantments and stuff opens a whole new way of of doing things. On top of that, I was also playing around with the Retinues mod. And the Retinues mod's a lot of fun because you design your own troops, but it's not like you just design. Well, I mean, you could turn off all the other settings and you'd get all your troops. But you can also, there's a kind of a gameplay to it if you don't turn all the settings off. So I'm using that, and I decided, you know what, I kind of want to create a medieval style Sisters of Battle. So I did, kind of, or I started to anyways. So this is from the Retinues mod, and you start out with this. You get a certain amount, they'll join you. I mean, you can convert recruits into them, but they'll also join you for free over time as you get renown. Not a lot, like only 2 there, but I mean, this one will be pretty powerful. These ones not quite as much. I mean, I could have probably put a little bit heavier stuff on them, but I decided not to. And the cool thing is, like, you get different lines and stuff. You get to unlock equipment. You unlock, although I started with like this mask, and I'm going to have to kind of cheese it, I guess, because I added an equipment mod to get this look, because otherwise you can't really get a good Sisters of Battle kind of look. You get the frumpy looking stuff. So, and then as they level, you can level their skills, you level their tier. And then you got the doctrines here, which most of these won't be used for a while, because I'll probably be doing, well, actually, you know what? I think I may join a faction early on. Oh, this is doing this again, isn't it? I guess not. Normally I do the mercenary stuff because it's better money, so I might, because this is influence heavy, unlock these things. But, you can increase them. Their some of their stats and skills and such, and this will like unlocking, as I did the equipment, you unlock the equipment over time by, well, playing the game. There's options here. Let's just open the options. So, like, equipment unlock. So you can start with them all unlocked, which means that part of the game or the mod is, you're not doing it anymore. And then you can just have all your cultures, but then you can, unlock it. So each enemy that you kill that's wearing an item, you progress to unlocking it. Throw it away, you progress to unlocking it. I don't remember what this exactly does. I think it's another unlock. Some sort of bonus, but you see, and you can make it cost gold to re-equipment and stuff. I didn't bother with that just because I don't have to worry about that too much. It's basically, it's like another little mini game within it. So the only other mod that I'm using besides obviously the old realms, but then the borders, just because, I don't know, it's kind of fun. And I want to say there was one other that no, it was just that in Retinues, I think. Besides the armor mod to make the medieval battle, Warhammer Fantasy Battle, Sisters of Battle. So I just started. Only thing I've done is prayed at the shrine and gotten the free guys that you get. And well, let's go. Now I'm looking at I do think I'm still going to do, actually, instead of, well, I got two choices here. I can kind of go the regular route. Oh boy. Granted, that's going to take quite a while. Because money is, of course, slow. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to hop in and be a hireling for a little bit. You know, I found out something about the hireling stuff is you can actually take your companions with you, even though you don't take your dudes. Why is there one cavalry? You count as cavalry? Oh no, I count as cavalry, even though I don't have a horse. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it.
You please.
Yes, I do, please.
I would ask for your name.
I wish to join. So what I'm going to do is I guess I'm going to do this until I get enough money to grab a companion or two. The ones I want to focus on first are, I guess there's a lot of them, but magic-wise, I want to get the lore of metal guy first. You won't be the first companion. I think it'll either going to be the priestess, which fits the playthrough theme quite well, or the quartermaster. I guess I'll do an all human run too. I really like the dwarves, but then the Thanes are Thane companions are really good actually. Let's see, heal. I think I need to get a new helmet. This looks just kind of silly. And the character is Timotheus Constantine, because I just really couldn't think of any good names, so. That's right, this one charges and I don't have the skill to start with it charged. I'm gonna go for the two-hander once I get money. And a demigryph, and I'm just gonna like focus on just being alive and just getting in there and smashing things with a hammer, because, well, smashing things with a hammer. I fear not chaos. Death is but a release. I am righteous. You are not. Oh. No, get out of my way. I gained some skills, some one-handed. I might as well do this because on the occasion that I do use single hand, probably be using a shield too. But I think I'm not going to do the shield. If I'm going to do the shield, I'm just going to go back to my Iron Breaker, which I'll go back to eventually. Especially now that it seems they fixed some of the things with it. Let's go there. Let's go there. Are we going there? Good, we're going there. I wonder if I can pray. No. That's too bad. I wish that would... 8? Nah, I'm not going to bother. That's just a waste of time. Do have medicine too, huh? Granted, that's not going to... I'm not going to be the medic, so... Kind of... Although, getting the personal stuff are pretty good. And the... Well, that party leader isn't that great. What's this one? Personal... Can I get to 100 in this? 2 and 2. 2 and 2. No, I can get to 98. Ooh, the wages one is pretty good. We're going to start with the wages one. By the time I'm out of here, I'll probably have pretty much all of them. Or not all of them, but... Ooh, big battle. There's a lot of us, but there's also a decent number of them that I can perhaps get a few hits in. Undead! Undead! Murder! I mean, purge. Purge. Are these... Yep. Vile, unclean, undead. You shall know my wrath. And the wrath of my army, too. Or just to get stabbed. Okay, you can't parry that. No, that was fun. There is a way. Oh. I don't know how to use it from that. Like, there was a point where it gave me a... Like, it gave me an option right here, take control. But it's no longer there anymore. Please select your character by left click, then press E to lock it, and press it. So, I see. No. So it's best to find him first and then do... Okay, well, now I'm getting the hang of it. But it's just... Oh no, that's not over. But by the time I find the one I want... Is there a way to pause it? Yeah, screw it, just fast forward. I gained 0.5 morale. I showed them. Of course, the worst part of that is you don't gain any skills while you're healing up. And you heal up awfully slow when you're in a party like this. I'm not going to worry too much about two-handed because once I get a two-hander, it'll meh. Now I may make my own kingdom with this character, but for now we'll probably just stick with Everheim. Because I do kind of want to get my own fief so I can make those other troops and actually... It'd be kind of nice if there was another route to make those troops. Like I think there is an option that says, you know, no fief needed, but it seems, well... It'd be nice if that was an unlock. Now let's look at this. What are the unlocks? Let's see, hero kills counts. Unlock items for ally kills. Unlock items from ally casualties. Unlock all own culture items. No tier restrictions. Troops can equip smithed weapons. That's kind of a powerful one because you can make something really, really huge. Unlock malicious troop. Unlocks militia troops. Skull caps, retinues. Caravan troops, villager troops, upgrade branch, captains. See, it would be nice if there was a, instead of it being just an option, being where like a doctrine you unlock and higher. How much money do I have? Oh, hold on, let's go in real fast. You can hire fief troops from no. Now, one thing I never really liked about, I mean, I guess in a way you could say it's more about the economy picking up and starting to create more weapons and armor and stuff, but I don't particularly like it. I think if you can afford it, you should be able to buy it, just flat out. You shouldn't have to wait so it's tiered up. But again, like I said, if it's actually tied to the economy, okay, forgivable. I will need a horse eventually, but I don't want to do that just yet. I like how you get scouting experience regardless of what you're working on or what you're doing, as long as you're with the party. Dun, dun, dun. So I'll need 10,000 at least to get my first companion. Ooh, I don't know if that's going to cause issues. That might. In fact, I'm worried about it causing more issues, so we're just going to turn this off for now. Okay. because you're not, you're not supposed to have troops. I don't know if it'll cause issues with the hireling mod. I imagine it shouldn't, because if you have companions, they stay too. So let's get at least 50. 50 start with, then I'll move over to medic. Get out of. I always have to relook at faith. Faith, I get the. This. Oh. Ooh, that creates a dilemma. Because I was looking at the spells to add to your weapons, but this gets me 2 blessings or 1 spell enchantment. But then again, I get the blessings for the for Sigmar is you got 12 extra holy damage and then or 20 extra plus chance to deal against undead and demons, which unless it's wasteful if you're not. But I mean, you can pick up other ones, so I could also pick up the Priestess of Shallow, which the chance to heal 2 HP when defeating enemies is pretty good, actually. But those are really the only 2 viable ones. I guess I could pick up a Priest of Ulrich. Let's see, swing speed, bleeding frost damage bonus. See, and I don't know if those are worth it, because otherwise I can only get 1. At least I think I can. I don't know how this works when you deal with multiple I think the enchantment process is different, right? But like one of the weapon ones is 20 extra magic damage, and the weapon gains the cleave trait, which that's going to be great for a huge, like a big hammer that already knocks people down. Or I could get the one where it's when you hit them, it casts the gust of wind spell and knocks everyone in the area down. That could be pretty big too. All right, and then summon a gust of wind knocking down surrounding enemies upon dealing damage. And then there's just the one that's extra fire damage. Man, that's a tough one. Let's go ahead and put into there. Did I actually level, or did I just get a point? I just got a point. That's going to be a tough one. Do I go for 2 blessings, or do I use 1 spell enchantment? I'm going to have to assume that they're completely separate like that, and me getting the 2 blessing thing doesn't cross over, even though they both kind of use the same materials and same interface. So it might be that I could get a blessing and an enchantment through that system, but since I don't know for certain, I'm just going to go under the assumption that the choice is either 2 blessings or 1 enchantment. And if so, I'm pretty much going to say no to the Sigmar weapons, because at best I'm going to get is 20 extra holy damage and the chance to deal extra damage against undead, which is it's going to be situational against vampires pretty much, and chaos, I guess, because I believe they would be considered demons. And then the Ulrich one, I don't know, it's the swing speed pretty good, but the frost damage doesn't. No, but this one is different. See, 350 extra shield. Oh, shield damage. Okay, not bad. Now the shallow one with the 2 HP for defeating, that's probably the best one. And if I were to go that way, I would be combining it with the situational holy damage one. I mean, I'll get the 20% extra holy damage by itself, which wouldn't be too bad. But then I compare that to where'd it go? Either the 15 extra armor penetration, but then again it's blunt, so it doesn't really, at least I don't think it benefits as much from armor penetration. And the gust of wind, because that could destroy a group of enemies coming after you. Or I get the fire one, which is fire damage over time. So I guess it's... And then where's the other one? The other one's 20 extra magic damage and the cleave trait. Let's see, 39 against how many? Yeah, no. That's one of the things you gotta keep in mind when you do the hireling thing, is there's a chance that, and I think that's why they added this, is because you end up running around, and when you do get in fights, you get in such lopsided ones that, like, if I join this one, I'd be lucky to get there in time before they're dead. With the dwarves, it's a little bit easier since they don't have cavalry, but with anyone with cavalry, it's kind of like, it's almost better if I just sit here and not waste my time. I'd laugh, although I think it might hurt my wage, honestly. I'm gonna have to give that a shot. I think that might affect my wage. All right, I'll do this because he's going to be doing hammers and 5 hit points and recovery. And then, okay, so I got... So I want to get this one. So if I want that 300, it means I need to go at least 8 attribute points. And I can get 1 free attribute point from there. And I'll also get a free attribute point from here. This one specifically for discipline. Does this one have a... I don't think it does, which is fine, because I can't learn spell crafting in any way. But so I can get 1 discipline. So I need to raise this to at least 6. But for now, I'm going to put it in... You know what? I'm gonna bring endurance up to 4, because I also get a vigor and a Right, endurance, yeah, and vigor right there. So each one of those will get 1 point from there, and I could, if I get my smithing all the way up to 225, I hate leveling smithing so much. The only time that it wasn't so horrible was on the runesmith, because they have traits that, perks that help with the runesmith. So, but these don't matter as much for getting up to level 8s. So what is this? Attack speed? 250. What do you need to be at 250? You need to be 8 attribute points. Or actually, no. I can go 5 and still get up to 260. 5 and 5. So I guess we'll aim for 5, and then any extra I'll put up there. But I also know I'll get at least 1 extra, so 4. And if I go far enough, which this is a lot easier. So I only need to get this up to 3. Medicine. I was almost tempted to cheat this up just because it's like Charmed almost does nothing in the old Republic, the old realms, because you can't lure people over, so it might as well be just like a free. But leadership does kind of do a little bit, and trade does. So if I cheated the social up, then it wouldn't matter. Oh well. Anyways. Writing eventually. I don't do a lot of writing. All right. All right, let's put it in 2-hand. Yes, declare war on the vile undead scum. So let's see, it goes up like point. No, it changes. It's like it goes from 0.3 point. We're gonna say about 0.3 every half second. I guess it's essentially going up like 1 every second. No, I guess not. But it's not. That's not quite a tick per second. It's like 2 ticks per second almost. Well. And let's put another U into, how far do I get there? I got quite a few, so let's go athletics. I can't really do anything with that. And let's go try and get the Righteous Furious recharged for there. I don't even really need this right now. Right, so let's take that down. That's only the only good one right there. All right, so let's check something out. 25849. I'm writing that down because I forget numbers quicker than a cake disappears at a fat party. 258.49. All right, join battle. I know you supposedly get more, like if you have a companion, you get paid more too. What are we fighting? Okay. I'll let you guys go ahead and take care of the horses. Yeah. I learned my lesson. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. 258.49. Don't worry, I'll support you with my battle chants. Via Sano Domine, Domine is Requiem. Okay, look, I said I'd let you guys go ahead and take care of them for me. No, come here, little bird. All right. Hold on. Okay, all right. Oh, go ahead. There we go. He had to do his business, so I was holding him over the can, the trash can. He is about as potty trained as you can get for a bird. Like, he snuggles up and sleeps, and then he has a little behavior that's kind of hard to put into words. And I know he needs to go to the bathroom, and so I just hold him out over the trash can and no. Yes, shoot him. Okay, just need to get a few. Ooh, I need to get a few hits in. Let me get a few hits in. Come here. I love the Chaos Horse. That looks cool as hell. That and the Spirit Horse, but the Chaos Horse isn't actually all that good. In fact, it's kind of bad. The Ghost Horse, well, the horse itself isn't that great, but the only saddle you can use for it is really good. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh. Oh, you came to save me, boys. Righteous fury. Come here, I'm gonna knock your ass out. You disgust me, Slenish, with your femboys and your cat girls and who knows what else. You know what I think they should do is they should record lines for specifically for Slanish, if they can ever do it. I don't know if they can, but voice lines for Slanish, so whenever they get hit, they just make a moan. You hit them, they go, oh yeah. I think it would be very lore appropriate. Oh shoot, and I didn't look fast enough. Although I'm gonna say it did, because at the rate it goes up, it's not fast enough. So I would say it went up about 20. I think maybe a little bit under 20. Like between 15 and 20 for being in that battle. And I don't know if that, I have to wonder if that means like it matters if you kill anything or not, or if it just matters that you participated. So 80-23. Let's see if I remember this time. Probably not. I get absorbed in battle like this guy. Excuse me. Gosh, I want to try the Knight class out too. This mod just has so many different things that I want to try, and I got limited time. I mean, it seems like I have a lot of time, which in one way I do, but another way you don't. There's only 24 hours of the day, and you gotta sleep. And you gotta eat. And sometimes you even gotta bathe. Now, if only we could... Oh, that's it. I'll sleep in the bathtub while I eat. I don't know how I'm going to sleep and eat at the same... I'm crying on the inside and the outside. I don't know what Bannerlord did with the shaders that made this issue. Like, I know the mod kind of exasperates the issue. But it was a change in the base engine that caused them to require to do that, to make it as much of an issue as it is. I crashed if you haven't figured it out. As you will with all mods. This is why I know it's... I mean, there are some things that are... Oops, let's turn this down just a little bit. There are some things that are tied more specifically to the mod. Some... Let's turn this down to... mod-centric crashes, but I tend to get crashes with vanilla anyways, and all mods, no matter what they do, tend to cause some sort of crash. Even well-built ones, which makes me think that that's kind of a little bit on... A little bit is kind of on the devs there, huh? Alright. How much... I haven't tried the Witch Hunter either. Although, to be fair, his abilities aren't... Like, the retinue thing is kind of interesting, because you kind of get your own... Well, I mean, obviously, not the mod retinue, but the ability, Witch Hunter ability, has an ability called retinue, where they get a special troop line. But their other ability is just you like mark a target and it takes more damage. It's kind of like... But a lot of the times that doesn't really matter because you do so much damage anyways. I'm quite a ways back. Because I was up at 280 gold. And the other thing in this mod, in the old realms, most of my crashes that I've experienced are tied to one of two things: the hireling, being a hireling, and I know they fixed some of that. Did I put that in two-handed? This is almost like it's a different one. That's right. Then I don't need the troop wages right now. There we go. But the hireling, which was mostly at the end, although there of a battle, that it was an issue. I believe someone had said that it was as a hireling, if it tries to pop up the window for taking a prisoner, you know, when the lords give up, then it crashes you. That's what I heard, though. I cannot confirm. And then fighting vampires. Like those are my two things that I crash the most on. In fact, you take those two out, and maybe I've had 2 crashes over, like 150 hours. Although I did have a scare yesterday, which, funnily enough, had nothing to do with... What are you guys doing? Are you... Oh my god. Like, I get that chaos is powerful, but that was kind of ridiculous. But I wasn't even playing. All of a sudden, both my monitors just go blank. Everything's still running because I could hear, like, there was a video playing. I could hear that playing in the background and everything, so I had to, force shutdown. And then I start back up. It starts back up, but my second monitor's not coming back on. And so I open settings up and I'm looking through this, and in the setting that says no VRAM detected, it's like, uh-oh. But that's kind of weird because everything's still plugged into my card and everything's kind of working, but it's at the same time it's not. So I was kind of panicking. I was like, oh crap, do I need to buy a new no, I'm not. Do I need to buy a new graphics card? It's my graphic card. I really don't want to buy a new ones because they're expensive, and this one is relatively new. I mean, it's a couple of years old, but for as long as I tend to keep graphics cards going, that's still relatively new. Oh gosh, please don't crash again. I'm looking at I don't know why these are... I think maybe I gotta do the shader thing again. Oh, okay, maybe not. But, so I open up my computer, I make sure it's set it in there, I pull it out, I clean it, and do all that fun stuff, and still nothing. I'm like, shit. So, which I probably should have done first, actually, which I, uninstalled, clean uninstalled all the drivers and reinstalled them, and what do you know, that worked. Just like that. But that's something I would think about doing is if there was a software change, but there wasn't. Like, my computer has been on, like, I keep my computer on all the time, and it hadn't restarted, so no real software updates for... I know Windows tried to update my software, and I'm like, nope. But, so there was nothing new that happened, just all of a sudden it stopped working, and all it was just reinstalling the drivers. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I kind of expected if it was like, even then, if it was in the middle of a game where it was using the graphics card in a heavy way. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I'm at 317. Well, I'm assuming that it's because last time they said it was about 15 that it increased per battle. I don't remember if it was... Don't know if it's just simply because... Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. Ooh. We may be dying here. That's one of those things that... I mean, me as a character will probably die in this fight, but we may be losing this fight too, because the AI doesn't do as well. Like in the auto battle, they would have won, but in a land battle, like I could probably, like if I was in command, I could probably do it. I don't, but the AI is dumb. Like they have no what do you call it? They have no ranged, and you have lots of range. But what they're going to do is they're going to set them up, and they're just going to shoot until they get into melee range, and then they're going to die. Me, I'd break the archers up into two groups. I'd put one out there, one over here. They'd both hit engage, and so they'd be almost at max range, shooting at them, and then when they start going towards one, they start running, and these guys keep shooting. Thanks, buddy. Oh no, that's right. I don't have the one that I have to take damage. But the problem is, right now, if I take damage from one of these guys, 6 seconds. Be healed, my boys. Ow! At least that was a big charge from my Righteous Fury. Oh, go right into the heal. Oh, it's not working anymore. Well, you got a spear. What are you gonna do? Bringing a spear to a mace. Oh gosh, I'm kind of surrounded. Oh gosh, I'm alone. My ability finally gets charged, and I find myself alone. Yeah, see, you see how they. No, can I get one of these? No, it just chooses for me. If I could You don't have anything but a sword. Where are my lancers? Oh, well, not my lancers, but... See, I told you we were going to lose. And this person just... Oh, that's why, because that's... I understand. She will die with honor. Dodged it. Did you see that shit? Okay. Oh, I did it too soon. For the glory of mankind. Ow. So, Bannerlord itself has the... Oh gosh, and the worst thing about this is it resets my wages. Even though it was the AI Lord that was the dumbass who decided to choose a fight they couldn't win. God damn it. Did she get captured? Or I want to see if maybe maybe she. Hold on. Oh, I see. Because there's only two of them. They're like, we're gonna kick your ass now. Yeah, we're tough guys. No, we're gonna go all hit points for those stuff. So where is it? Personal, yeah. Personal and party leader stuff. Although that one doesn't really. I don't care about that one. So I did. Huzzah! Now they can be charged by melee attacks. I want to see if I rejoin her, if it brings back how much cash I was earning. But I'm saying I should at least rest for a little bit because and as I said, that that's a issue with base Bannerlord where you have auto calc being so much different than field battles, but a lot of things in this mod exasperate it. Like they would have won in auto calc pretty easily, but they get just destroyed. So numbers need to be adjusted. There's this. I mean, that's better than. See, this is the issue. This, like, it's not only that they don't do anything advanced, it's they don't have, there's no two-handed at all. Except for polearm. And that's a completely different skill. So it's really annoying. How much is that? Yeah, 10,000. I ain't gonna. You ain't getting 10,000 out of me. I can't afford that crap. I do need. Maybe I'll just level. I mean, that still hurts my wallet, but I need to get that extra point, and I might as well do that in between since there's no two-handeds out there. Okay, let's see. Urbaz Izor. Which was, I don't know, where is Urbaz Izor? What kind of name is that? Can't do anything here, so let's wait her for just a little bit. I am starving. It's just me. Go into a store and get a piece of bread. Damn. I think it's just me. Wait, did I bring no, it is just me. I thought you couldn't starve when you're just you. Oh, why'd I do that? Because I never have before. Oh, great. And this place, everyone's starving here. Right, where's... I recognize that name. Oh, isn't that over near Nuln? No, I guess not. I would imagine it's... Silly bird. I would imagine it's somewhere near... Alright, well... Whatever, I need to go pray. Gosh, dang it. Oh wait, I need to go get food first. No, I know you're going there. It's my food, god dang it. My capacity exceeded. God, this is... Sometimes this game is stupid. That's why I never play with a fast mode on, because you're always going to run into something that's going to kill you, like, immediately. The minute you press it, they pop out of nowhere and they're like, haha, we got you. It's totally because you hit the fast button. So you got to just sit there with your thumb on the space bar ready to pause. Oh great. If I pray, I'm going to get a bunch of dudes, which is kind of like, yay. So now you got stuff, but the problem is I can't feed them. So this isn't very well thought out. Get out of here, you beggars. Okay. Okay, okay. Urbaz Izor. And Angst. They're like way over here. What was she doing all the way out here? Alright, we'll just find someone. Like, I do want to find out if you keep some of... I mean, I know you get paid a little bit more. Just because your levels are higher and skills and stuff. Countess Selena, what? She sounds hot.
That's close enough.
No, not
Who are
really.
you?
Yep. Starting all over again. At least she's a bigger, excuse me, a bigger army this time. So 3 points for every point in discipline, which means by the end I will be getting, what, 24 points. And also grants devotion, which that doesn't actually matter because you can only pray at Sigmar shrines if you're a priest of Sigmar. Priest of Sigmar. So do, however, get a free medical. You know what? Let's get the free medical one, I guess. And then increase militia growth and settlements owned by clan, which actually that will be pretty decent. And I'll put some more into. You know what? Let's just for future. Oh, I see. It's because, ooh. So let's save real fast. Now, when I was talking about having issues crashing in with hireling, most of it was centered around being a hireling in an army. So we're coming to get you. No, we're not. And couldn't we just choose a better place to go? You know, it'd be interesting if Bannerlord could add another type of siege. Like one where you attack a place, but you don't want to take it over. So like, in this case, I'd be like, I don't want a wooden place of crap. So just level it. And so you just use, I mean, I know there's like parts of it you do destroy during siege and stuff, but I mean, it'll be a little bit more long-term penalty to the city. Like, almost as bad as it being occupied. You know, basically completely losing it. In fact, it might be either do one thing, either have it last shorter, but have a negative, a big negative, or just have it kind of nullified for a little bit longer. All right, let's see if I can't level some gunpowder and get. We're fighting. Orcs and goblins. Those are the annoying ones to fight on these because you can barely see their little heads pop up. And considering I have such a bad. Oh my god, I hit him. Oh, almost. Oh no, that was so close. I shouldn't. Getting gunpowder up is actually pretty easy because anything at range you. Damn it. Especially when you have your own heal, because then if I get hit a couple times, I can. Damn it. Although I hate that it interrupts me so much. Damn. I hate being a bad shot. Especially after playing my my dwarf mercenary. He probably would have been pretty bad too, because the aiming is a little bit off for the short people. Are we there yet? No. Aha! Sorry, I get a little excited when I hit the little tiny goblins while having such crappy gunnery skill, gunpowder skill. Yes! Look at that. 78 more to go. Way off. Oh, someone got him just as I was about to hit him. There. I guess I'll go up this way and try and. Alright guys, come through. Come through. Ooh, the siege tower is close to dead. Okay, let me teach you guys the proper way to fight safely. I'll tell you what. There we go. What the hell's hitting me? Like, I can't even tell. Fuck off, man. You gotta be kidding me. This is what I really also hate is they zero in on your player character so hard. Come on. It's the same reason why you can ride perpendicular across or near an archer line, and they'll hit you every single time. Okay, maybe not every time, but they'll nail you over and over just because they zero in on you no matter where you are. Fucker. Oh, come on. What kind of crap is that? Stupid fucking goblin. I'm gonna kill you and eat your brain. We're probably gonna lose this one too, aren't we? Because they buffed orcs to a ridiculous manner. Okay, we're gonna go down. No. You get people in the Discord arguing, oh, they're perfectly balanced because they have a hard time fighting dwarves, which they don't anymore. They win even fights against dwarves, and they have a population advantage. But all these other, like, inside of their, like, now maybe they won't win, but it's ridiculous just how tough they are. You can say, well, they're orcs. It's like, yeah, but they're orcs, and their like mechanic is to have a population advantage. So if your mechanic is kind of like your weakness is negated because it's not a weakness. You don't have a weakness. It's not a weakness. Like, oh, they have a population advantage, but they're supposed to be kind of easier to kill, but they're not easier to kill. They're harder to kill than almost everything else. So what's their disadvantage? And people can argue from like a player's perspective. It's like, oh well, it's hard to do this as a player. It's like it doesn't matter though, because it'll completely destroy the balance of the game. If you're like, it's okay that they win, they have so much advantage over everything else just because you as a player can win. It's like you as a player can do all sorts of things. I've soloed literally thousands as a player. That doesn't mean anything. Oh, you little... But yeah, I imagine there's going to be a lot of issues later on with orcs as people start to realize just how much of an issue it is, especially when they're like, they just latch on to, well, compared to dwarves, it's like, yeah, not really. Like I said, dwarves lose their auto calc balance. Orcs are not losing them. They're... Wait till you fight the dwarves, and then you'll... See what I mean, though? Like, they single out the player so easily. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Oh, well, you shouldn't have gotten in my way. See, I moved over here, now these guys are shooting at me. I don't remember if that starts out with an AoE effect, but I'm going to cast it anyways. I can't believe you missed that. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Come on. That's ridiculous. Can I find any more? I don't think I can. Oh, let's not go that way. I'll go in with the next group. Trying to find a two-hander on the ground or something. That's siege time. Why are you going down? Get the fuck out of the way, you stupid son of a... sure these count as one hit. Well, that's that. So you look at these numbers. I only killed 8, but I got a lot of skill points. That's what really matters. You know what's even worse is when orcs attack and they have trolls, because the trolls move like really fast right up to the door, and they take it down faster than a battering ram, and that's it. Then it's over. They're all inside, because they'll never siege without having massively over amount of numbers anyways. And if your doors don't buy you some time to whittle down their numbers, oh boy, a lady's dress. Oh, it's just a castle. Never mind then. It's too bad I need that discipline, because the ammo wagons are actually pretty good, because increase your party's inventory capacity by 30%. Although, from what I heard, is I can do this, and as soon as I hit 300 in faith, I can actually respec this, and I keep the skills, but I get to get this perk instead. Like I'll technically lose the discipline, but I won't lose the skill. So, see, here's the thing. Yeah, we're gonna go with armor weight. Still haven't found two-headed yet. It's still good. Let me check. Where's my note again? The discipline is at 4. So yeah, I do need to have at least 2 skills to get this up to 100. So let's go ahead and, or 2 focus rather, because it's not the focus points that are in demand. It's the attribute points. You usually end up with so many extra focus points, you're just dumping them into various things that you don't use at all, because you know you got your entourage. Well, the moot. There we go, back to dying early. Oh, it's funny, the first 3 or 4 games that I played in this update, the moot was sticking around for quite a while. And anyone who plays this in the past knows that they tend to... Oh. Is that just a general one, or is that because I'm a hireling? But anyways, they know that the moot tends to get murdered pretty early on. None of this will matter. Well, actually, I guess it'll matter for a little bit until I get my first couple of companions. And in fact, speaking of that, clan. Okay, so I need to get clan tier 2 to be able to unlock the parties. You know, again, it's another thing that I don't know if it's a vanilla change or if it's because of the mod. Although I think it's a little bit because of the mod, because actually no, it wouldn't be, because they nerf the okay, rewind again. I don't know that they nerfed it simply in the mod or not, but weapons and stuff don't sell for much at all. I don't know if that's also an update in vanilla, or I don't know if that's the mod. So I guess there's a big, I don't know. I just know that the parties, they provide quite a bit of money, quite a bit more money than usually the parties that I create, like in the past, would cost me money. They would just be a drain. They're just kind of there to add extra soldiers to the battlefield. But okay, so let's see. I need to get this up to 6. Yeah, because at least 6. Because then I get the one free attribute and 1 discipline. And that'll bring me up to 8 to bring me up to... And I suppose if I ever need to, with the gunpowder skill up, I can do a gun wielding priest. And then I got this one. You know what? Let's go in faith. Because I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Because I got to have faith, the faith. Excuse me. I hear the dark moon horizon. Jeez, it's just the 80s today. No, it's the 503s. Here we go again. Yes, I see you, little bird. Thank you. He's preening my beard. Thank you very much. All right. Now he's going to nap again. Compiling. No! Oh God. Oh boy, undead. Oh boy, undead. Although you guys aren't undead, you're just necrophiliacs. They're like, we like undead. It's a little bit too much. Yeah. Oh, come on. God damn it. I hate... There we go. Where are you guys going? Even if I... Ah, that doesn't look like it's going to make it. I think I can get the next rifle too if I have the money, but that's the money is the hard part. But it would also get me skill a lot faster, and I don't want to be using. Although I could just. I need to check to see how much the books cost. Although I don't think they'll. Or, I don't know how much the books actually raise your skill. I don't know if it's a... Oh, I'm shooting at a tree. Good job. Yeah, that's right. Shoot you in the window. You know what I really hate about that is sometimes when it goes just way outside the cone there, and if the cone doesn't matter, then why bother having the cone? Let's squeeze in a little bit, because I know they're going to start dropping shit on you. And so we're going to do this. See if I can't catch a little. Yeah, it's too bad of an angle. Unless I want to get closer, and I don't want to, because I don't want to get like stuck in there. Excuse me, guys. I gotta go shoot people. I'm sorry. I gotta go shoot undead, so it's fine. I'm shooting undead and necrophiliacs, so it's fine. There's nothing morally wrong about what I'm about to do. Ow. Oh, come on. Fuck. Ah, god damn it. I hate using this on myself, but... What the fuck? How is he able to pull that attack off? That's fucking stupid. Why can't I ever do that? I get... Gotta watch these bastards over there, because they're gonna start shooting at me because I'm the player. See what I mean? I really fucking hate it. He's camping me. I can't see through the glowy smoke. Need to die so you guys can't... Oh, it's somewhere over here. Fuck off! So goddamn accurate. Take that, you whore. I'm sure there's another one that I can't see that's somehow gonna nail me with every shot. Like that. Which was that? Was that from there or was that from there? I didn't see it. No. Fucking no, there's an asshole shooting me from... Which one of you assholes over there is shooting me? Like, it's ridiculous the weird shots that they can pull off. Ah, shit. Fucking change your goddamn... Ah, you stupid... Fuck, I hate this. Oh. It's like, I don't know what they did recently, but it used to be you'd switch the weapon and it would fucking switch the weapon. But now it's like I'm sitting here rolling the goddamn mouse wheel 100 times and it's not doing shit. It pisses me off. There's nothing in any game that pisses you off more than when the buttons do not do anything. They do not do what they're not supposed to do. Your inputs aren't working. It pisses you the fuck off. I don't care who you are. And something like that isn't about timing. It's like, oh, you hit the timing off. It's like, no. You hit the button, and it's supposed to switch your weapons out, and it doesn't do shit. And it pisses me off so goddamn much. I was probably going to die that fight anyways, but the fact that I couldn't even get the melee weapon out to get a few swings in just pisses me off. Game devs, fucking learn something about players. They hate it when shit doesn't do things that they're supposed to do. When buttons don't work. Hell, most of them hate it when you do stuff that's part of the game that makes the buttons don't work, but when it's not part of the game and your buttons just don't fucking work because you changed the way the input works somehow between updates, it just pisses people off. I, for one, hope Tell Worlds get bought out and everyone gets fired. Why? So they can replace it with people who do the mods, because they seem to do a hell of a lot better. Well, I think that's my only version for a two-hander, which I will... Oh, but that'll cost me everything I have. No, I guess I can't. No. Oh, I could get that. No. Well, I guess I just continue on. I'm pretty sure I would have been able to afford that by now, but the dumbass last girl was like, let's go fight a... Well, like I'm blaming the AI for idiotic balance, but regardless. Oh boy. More prayers. This is what I'm going to want. Actually, this works very well with what I'm going to do. I'm done being angry for a little bit anyways. I know people generally don't like watching people who get angry, but oh well. Could enter the settlement. Let's Bright Wizard. I now have 7,000. Starting to to snowball a little, not snowball, but starting to increase a little bit. Oh, I can't afford it. Stupid economy. I guess I can check here. Troops. Okay. She didn't get any XP from that. Normally, when they get kills, they get XP that you can use to level the skills and everything. But apparently that that battle where I took control and got a few kills doesn't count. So give me money. Give me money. That's what I want. I want money. Oh, they're taking it. Are we gonna go? I guess we gotta go all the way around. We'll be there eventually. Where do I want to get my medicine to? I want to get... this one. Yeah, so it's not worth, unless I'm being my own surgeon, it's not really worth it to go all the way up here. So I guess what I'm aiming for will be 100. Because that's the last time it really gets some decent personal ones. And what's the other ones? Like, there's one-handed, two-handed, athletics. No, those are all good. Those are all just... And faith is really good too, because having high faith as a character, because when you get to here, 30% second chance for characters and units to be wounded. And I think one day the other thing I'm going to do is, because I really like the hex wraiths and just the wraiths in general, I think they're just cool. I'm going to do a... they don't have any new... maybe I'll do like a Dark Mercenary playthrough or something. Ooh, or I'll do the Ghost Raider playthrough. I'll be I say playthrough, but I'll probably never get all the way. I'll never get all the way through a game. I get distracted too easily. Although it's like, what is distracted too easily? When you put 100 hours into a single thing, but in a game like this, unless you're specifically, well, I'm going to conquer everything immediately. So let's see. Not a von Kirstein, where is it? There it is, the Knight of Musilion. Benefits for undead troops as long as... So that might be fun to be like a and make a custom. What do you call it? Cavalry. All right, I got like what 100 more to go. Please don't shoot me. I'm just going to shoot you. There's no reason to shoot me. Are those short people? No. Look how little. Imagine a dwarf behind those. It's just a pain in the butt to see. Oh, that was a nice shot. He's getting good at shooting. For the Empire. I would have hit him if he doesn't get destroyed by by siege. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And that's my story, and I know I can't prove it. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh my gosh. The carnage. You up there. Die already, gosh damn it. You make some pretty good shots to start with, and now you just start sucking. If only this were an FPS, then I would have won by now. Oh, how do you like that? You shot me with the arrow, I shot you in the head with a lead ball. Who won that fight? Me. I shot you in the balls and you instantly died. That's lore accurate. This is my boomstick. Primitive fucks. I haven't watched that movie in so long. I should rewatch it again. I should rewatch it while playing this fighting undead. Does Twitch do the watch party still, or do they can't stop doing that? Because that would be like a perfect thing for someone to do. It'd be like, we're gonna do a Army of Darkness watch party, and then play Bannerlord the Old Realms and specifically fight against the undead, or even fight as them, I suppose. Oh, I got all sorts of things. But now they're all on cooldown. What are you guys doing? Are you guys actually... I'm going to go up this way. These this is why they call them flatulence, is because, you know, you're at that skirt so they can just fart out of it. I'm sorry, flagellants. Flagellants? plagiarists. See, oh, I fucking hate that shit. It's like the minute you just pop up anywhere, they're fucking aimbotting you, motherfuckers. Fuck you. Where are you guys running? I don't want them all shooting at me at once. God, the AI is so stupid. It's like... Hey guys, you're all standing in line right there. I don't want to fight you with the hammer, because... Oh, no, it's a pole arm. But I will... Wait a minute, are these my guys? Okay. Well, I would say the one thing about playing dwarves is... No, you don't. Is it's kind of easier to know who your enemies are, but that's not true. The dwarves... Like... I played a dwarf to fight other things, and I spent half the time fighting other dwarves. It's like, it's ridiculous. Like, I get it's kind of part of... It's like... Well, not only is it part of Bannerlord, it is actually kind of part of Warhammer, where there's a lot of problems. But because of the way Bannerlord, well, I think it might be some weighting that they could adjust. But the dwarves end up fighting each other far more than they do anything else. At least in the times I played a dwarf. Three different times, because that dwarf mercenary. I need to do a slayer next, because the slayer looks like it's going to be tough, because you basically have to run around being lightly armored. Lightly armored 200 fast, but lightly armored, and you know, once you get surrounded, it doesn't matter, you're dead, even in heavy armor. But this, like the end perks look like it'd be so good, because they can't, like, once you hit your ability, they can't parry you anymore, so you could just get a big axe and cleave through scores of people. You haven't got this one guy? Let me guess, it's some guy who's bugged out and inside a wall or something? You do unfortunately get that. Quite a... Okay, let's... Oh, there they go. Was it that guy? Were they like trying to attack him, fight him through the wall window? It probably was. God, the AI is so stupid. I mean, I get that it can't be too intelligent, because it'd be harder for computers to handle it, but sometimes they're just too stupid. Like, it seems it wouldn't be much difference to have like a couple of one or two different AI on like search mode, where they search through different things, and then when they find a path to it, they call everyone. And by that I mean, obviously there's one who kind of does it anyways. That's kind of how they get there. But I mean, like, aside from the main group that are already out there, they and say, okay, well, we already found it this way, so let's look for another way. All right, so athletics. There we go. Oh, let's see that. Okay, enter the settlement. Who's in the tavern? Ooh. I'm going to want him as a party leader. Not him specifically, but not right now. That's gonna, because I need clan 2 or clan tier 2 to do that anyways. All right. Two-hander. I don't care what kind of two-hander, as long as it's two-hander skill. Oh, we're back here again with this two-handed axe. But we're at the point where I can afford to spend that much. And it's the only one outside of two-handed polearms, but that doesn't raise the two-handed skill. All right. We'll hold on to my Morning Star for now. In case I need it for something. I can turn this off now. Oh boy, tier 1. Yeah. What do I get with tier 1? Nothing really. I get bigger party size. And soon I will have them. Yeah, I'm not gonna join you for one, even though it probably does change my pay. It accelerates the participating in battles accelerates your pay raising. By what it seemed like to be about 15, but we don't know if that depends on how many you kill or not. I guess I should have joined that one and kept an eye on this to see if that worked. But I always end up thinking about it afterwards. Why would we stay here? Look at this place. It's disgusting. It's orc. What'd be really cool is if one day someone can figure out how to change like the whole model. So like they'd take over and it would get built up like a normal castle. And then the orcs take it back over and tear it down. Although they probably wouldn't. They would. In fact, that's what would be the interesting way, is just have it upgradable. I want to pray too.
Try my patience.
No. See, one thing that what's it called? I forgot what the other, because this is integrated, but the serve as a soldier. I know there's a couple different ones that do that. One of the good things about that is you can talk to them and get leave, so you can go off and do something else for a little bit before you return. Let's see, 78. Which would be nice there, because then they could stop and pray. Okay. Out of my way, dirtbags. I have rifle and a magic. I mean, magic and a rifle. Stupid goblins. Now, as far as I can tell, the wolves are actually the fastest and most maneuverable. But they don't have good charge damage. And the ghost horses are basically next to invincible, because mostly... Stupid! I hate when they always get in my way like that. You all are getting in my way. Get out of my way. Okay. Oh, I don't have the comet yet. Okay, well, there you go. It's kind of funny to see the trolls hiding back there. Ooh. Ow. Where's the stupid ass goblin that shot me? Fuck you, stupid mounts. I also hate the mounts, because they do that shit too, where they track you down. Which, you could say these ones are wolves, so it makes a little bit of sense, but that's a vanilla mechanic. They do that simply because it's a vanilla mechanic. God dang it. Fucking stop, you stupid fucking things. They all crowd around me and run into me, and now I can't find anyone to shoot, except if I want to shoot into my own crowd, which means it pisses me off. Like, fuck, everything pisses me off today. There's one. I'm just gonna start shooting into the crowd. Screw it. Fuck you. Damn it. The only reason I did that because I don't want to leave the battle hurt, because then I don't get to no. Fuck you, you stupid goblin. Horse archers at it again with their ridiculous accuracy. That battle sucked. I couldn't get any shots in. I don't even remember the number that I quoted at the beginning. This is why I usually write them down, because, like I said, I'll forget it pretty quick. Oh boy, even odds. We're gonna lose then, because these are orcs. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Oh, it's gonna reset my gold again. God damn it! Even odds means you lose. At least if you're AI. AI against AI, AI pretty much always loses even odds against orcs, and that's about it. In the past, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, the number of battles I've watched, autocalc and in field, orcs win every time. Every single time. And like I said, they also have a numbers advantage, so those are just the ones that I hop into that are pretty close to even. And I think it might be mostly the cavalry, because they seem to run a lot more cavalry than even the Empire. I know when with my Magister, it was a even army fight, plus or minus, about 1,000. I bring in maybe 50, because I was running a small group, and I go in by myself because I'm bloody wizard. I kill like over 300. They still lose. The people I'm helping, the Empire, still lose the battle against the orcs. Oh, I didn't have my weapon loaded yet. I have to play like a... Oh, maybe not. Oh, and that dude cast at the same time. Yep, like I said. You're gonna lose, you can't do anything about it, except for get some, fuck you. Look at them all, Jesus. The devs really fucked up the balance. It's like they essentially balanced around players who didn't understand the mechanics of orcs yet, and so they were losing constantly to dwarves, and so they compensated by making orcs so powerful that Look at this. That was an even odds battle. Look how ridiculously one-sided that was. AutoCalc is a little bit better, but it's still... And the argument of, you know, if you have your own player with your own Uber... I shouldn't use Uber anymore since now it's a a driving company, but... See, the numbers are a lot better when it's AutoCalc. They're still going to lose, but they do a lot better. But on field, they absolutely just destroyed. Like it wasn't even close. You saw how bad that was. And that's not a standout. That is normal. And again, the issue isn't that, well, you know, orcs are powerful like that. It's kind of like the issue is orcs have an innate ability or innate advantage of numbers anyways. So if they're winning even number battles easily, then they're going to dominate. So obviously whatever army the player uses is going to dominate because, you know, AI against the real person. But ooh, damn, I can't afford that. But it's all about the outside balance. Beyond that, the AI is going to lose 99% of the time against AI orcs. In both, unless they vastly outnumber the orcs, which again it's backwards because orcs are supposed to be the ones outnumbering people. So let's see, where am I going to put this one? You know, let's go ahead and actually, where's my athletics at? Okay, let's finish off faith. Did I get in? Yeah, I did. All right. Actually, let me go back there real fast because I wanted to see 8 seconds. And then faith increases the damage and duration. So all right, so now let's go back up this way. Nope, nobody in the keep. Okay, no in the tavern. Nobody I want. I need to see. Okay, so are you anywhere nearby? Oh, you're a prisoner. What about... Who's that other person? Or that was on your lead dwarf? No. No. Huh. What the hell was her name? Does she not exist? Was she a different faction? Oh, no, there she is. Duh. See, and she's still... She didn't escape that either, so... I just gotta find someone else and start all over again. Oh, my party is starving. Oh no. We'll eat each other or something. I can't even donate. Oh well. Money in this version is such a bitch and a half. It really is. It's, well, at least to get started, it's kind of like one of those things where it's teeth pulling to get good income flowing, but later on it starts to really roll almost too much. It needs to be, and I don't know how much of it is the mod and how much of it is vanilla anymore, but either way, it needs to be kind of evened out a little bit. There's no one left in Neverheim. They're all captured and dead. Immediate defeat at the hands of orcs. I don't want to. I mean, I'd probably win, but it would be one of those wins where it takes longer than it's worth. Nope. Oh, there she is. Okay. Well, now we get to find out if you keep any of your status by returning. Like, I know with
Try my patience and you'll...
Nope, probably not. Yeah, I don't think, because I was about 600, I think that's just kind of like your wage that you get from being evaluated. So, not like with it was either serve as a soldier or what's the other one? Distinguished service, I think, or something like that. One of the other mods where you can, serve in the army of, you can actually return to their service and you don't lose anything that you've gained. Your ranks and pay and stuff. Overwhelming advantage. Watch, they're probably still going to lose. No, they probably won't, but... That's alright, I'll just use my retinue mod and slowly become so powerful that it breaks the mod. You're all in my way. I need to get my gunnery up to 100 before I can really start thinking about other stuff. Like, get it out of the way early. 40 more to go. Damn it, why'd they move? Surprised they didn't hit a friendly that one. I hit a friendly that one. Well, I got a few shots in, but now they're all swarmed with friendlies. Oh, what the hell? That went right through. What the hell? And you guys are killing everything. I need to shoot at something. We shoot it. That's what happens when you get in my way. You get shot. Am I still getting 73? Okay, so 27 more to go. This is going to take longer than I thought just to get to where I wanted to before I started killing things. All because of the orcs. 100% because of the orcs. Usually the only fights the AI picks that they're going to lose is fights against the player, but in this mod they choose fights that they lose because the balance is so off. All right, I can get hit points or mount hit points. Yeah, we're going to get my hit points. I'm not going to go cavalry heavy. I might have let it go too long. Usually I go about 100 days before I start, but I've never... Yeah, let's not... You're gonna... Oh, Lord. Another lost battle. Like, it's that bad when you know ahead of time that you're going to lose the battle. There, I will I will put away my gun just so I can try and help not lose the battle, but I don't think it's going to matter. Which one? That's the healing. I'm probably going to try the armor. Actually, I guess I can. I can't spot any large groups of elite troops to. No, I don't want to do it too early. How am I not hitting him? Come on. Like, I know I don't have much two-hand, but I should at least be hitting him, dude. No, I'm just... It lasted a little bit longer, but don't worry, guys. The orcs are completely balanced. Just because, you know, a full player army with most elite troops and an intelligent mind can beat them, but the AI loses 100% of the time when there's even odds. Totally balanced. Totally balanced. And then that resets that all down, and well, maybe I could try and be in the service of someone who's not fighting orcs. I didn't even see those guys. Fuck right off. I don't even have an option. I was ironically saved by orcs. Party size, prisoner limit, and you know what? As much as I like that party size, I think I'm gonna go the prisoner thing. And we'll go with the shield damage. Riveting gameplay. Who's sitting here? Oh. Oh, they're cut off there. And they're only. You'd think there'd be more of them here since there's only. I really fucking hate when that game does that. You'd think there'd be more lords and stuff around here since they only got 2 towns, but nope, guess not. God damn it. Seven goblins would be the biggest pain in the ass. Like, those are kind of odds that you could probably win, but it would be a pain in the ass because they're all a little short running around. Okay, now we got some people who are going to starve to death pretty soon. Let's go over to take the sword. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to be digging up graves. It's disgusting. God damn it. Fuck, I hate that shit. I wish there was a way to turn that off. Maybe there is. It's amazing how one of my most played games can piss me off so goddamn much because of all the little bullshit in it. No. Visual, no. User interface, maybe. Nope. Campaign. Nope. Like, I wonder, there's got to be like a mod or something, because like when you click on just any part of it, it does that whole thing. Or if you're doing this and you're kind of, it's so fucking annoying because it just happens all the goddamn time. Like, let me turn it off, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that's right. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Where are all the lords? Come on. I'm pretty sure I can't get in. Let me double check. Last time I tried, I couldn't. How the fuck are dwarves faster than me? God damn it.
What is...
No, that... I mean, that's vassalization or mercenary. I'm talking about hireling, so... You can't hireling for other races, apparently. Which sucks. That would be kind of fun. All right. Well, let's go enter Katrina's. She's a single mom.
That's
She
close
needs
enough. Who are you?
She needs some company. Okay, let's see if she'll survive long enough that I can actually put some cash away. Like, hold on. I'm not going to load it. Day 94. Yeah. Usually by now, I have like 100,000. because you do this for about 100 days. It slowly ticks up until you max out at 1,000 gold per day. And then about 100 days or so, you have 100,000 gold and some good skills. But because the balance change of the orcs, curb stomping every even fight that they run into, that kind of screwed that up. All right, so next let's go into athletics. And I can't do anything with career because I need to get to line renown 3, which I'm pretty sure I'm a long way away from. Or 2, rather. What else I hate is workshops. You can't be a mercenary and do workshops. It just screws you over so bad. And then joining a faction screws you over monetarily, even in vanilla Bannerlord, because you get the shittiest fief, and sometimes you get a fief that just doesn't make money anyways. So you need workshops. But then they get destroyed, once wherever they are. It's like what they should do is they should, for lore reasons or whatever, they should just have like a holding company or something, whatever you want to call it. And so that way, so they don't know, they don't really know it's yours, so they don't. I don't know, actually, is that a holding company or not? I don't remember. But basically, they don't know that you own it, so once you get war declared on you, they don't just tear it down, or at the very least they make it stop. Like they're like, okay, well, we're going to close you down since you're part of the enemy, but they don't destroy it, so you don't have to sit there and pay for a new one, because that makes workshops completely decentivized. Unless you're like in the very middle of your kingdom, which might not be a good place to make money anyways for your workshop. You never know. So much good and so much bad about Taleworld's games. See what I mean? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? I used right click to try and move this, and that would. What are we fighting against? Oh. Well, since I get a bonus when I do that, we're going to find out if it matters if I get a hit in or not. I already forgot the number. Fuck. Like I said, I have an absent mind for numbers. And it's not new. I'm not going senile. It's been that way ever since I was a kid. People would tell me a phone number, and by the time they got to the last numbers in that phone number, I already forgot the first 3. And this was back in the day before everyone had cell phones. So you actually had to try and remember it. At least long enough to write it down. Shut up. So this is the third hour, and I'm starting to feel like this was a waste of my day, honestly. That's kind of sad. Why is there a 2? Oh, that's... It's a 1 over it, not a 2 under it. Oh boy, cave trolls. Oh, that was quick. We declare... Oh, now you're dead. Overwhelming. Okay, 402. I'm going to write this down this time. Okay. Come on, it's doing it again. I'm sitting there pressing the button and he won't change a weapon. I should retitle this stream "Everything Wrong with Fucking Bannerlord." I can't see because you all are... And I still missed. I'm going to shoot someone. That will be you. Okay, so that was about 30. So I wonder why the last one was 15. I wonder if maybe it's a percentage of. So each battle seems to push it up by about 30. Or between 15 and 30. I don't know what's the Maybe because I died in that one? I don't know. I'll have to do it. Like I got to keep recording them. This is for science, so I'm gonna have to keep recording it until I find out just how much. Chaos. Oh no shit! And I need a. Well, we know it was at least 432. I'm bad at science because I forget to write things down before I do it. Oh, I should have gone to the dwarf area. I forgot about that. The dwarves have some cheaper two-handers that you can pick up pretty early on. Keep going, that's fine. I just need to shoot you in the back a lot. It's... because I need the skills. Don't kill him too fast. $85. So we're gonna, yeah. Didn't seem to change it much, so it looks like it's roughly 30 each time. Although that one might have been, because it is, since I didn't see exactly what it was, but it was at least 30, if not 40 or 50 actually. I wonder if it had to do with the size, maybe. The size of the encounter. Number of things you hit, number of damage you do or something. I don't know. But it does seem that even if it's an obvious win where you're gonna walk through it, you should always join the battle just to get that extra cash boost. Unless you hit 1,000, and then you don't have to because it's capped. Back and forth. Although this should have been done like an hour ago or something. 2 hours ago. But no. Orcs got to be badly balanced. Got someone, but my best shot that I remember seeing was like 250 meters with my dwarf. Yay! I wonder, have things been getting... Yeah, they have been getting unlocked slowly. Although, I may have to cheat a little bit, because I think there's some things that... No, I guess I just have to kill dwarves. Because my plan is, for right now they got a blunderbuss, but I plan to replace that with either the Iron Drake gun or the Trollhammer. And that, you know, for the Sisters of Battle vibe. And then these, I think I'll give them repeaters and stuff. The multi-barreled guns. Sisters of Battle Fantasy Edition. And some people will be like, why are you playing a guy then? Shouldn't you be playing one too? It's like, look up the history of the Sisters of Battle and how they started. They started as a harem for a guy. I mean, that's not official canon, but you know he was doing it if he had that much control, as much control as he appeared to have over them. Before they found out the truth and killed him. Although I don't think we know exactly the truth though. But that lore changes and gets added to. I don't think I remember specifically as what's her name? I don't remember her name. Actually, what was it? It was during a siege or something. Like they had locked themselves in and they were essentially going against the Emperor. Or not necessarily the Emperor, but they were going against the Empire, if I remember that correctly. I may be off on the situation that led up to it, but like the leader of the order left and ended up meeting up with was it Custodes or whatever, but then they took her to meet with the Emperor, and then she came, and that's when she came back with her hair white. Am I remembering this right? And then the first thing she did was kill the dude that was controlling them. And then that's when they kind of officially became the Sisters of Battle, and the brides of the Emperor, which that kind of makes me think, yeah, they were doing something else. Guess why are they specifically only married to the Emperor now? Like, oh, well, now we're married to the Emperor. So what was that dude doing? Yeah, we know. see that gun, that repeater, I think. Hooray! Done. Well, I'm going to do probably what I should have done like an hour or two ago when I saw this going down this road. I'm going to stop streaming there because I get a feeling that it's going to be a little bit longer. Although I do have enough to get a who's and what's it now, but a little bit longer setup to get kind of going and start leveling the retinue and stuff. And I got to think about how I'm going to do some things because it doesn't. The retinue mod works pretty good with. I mean, it works good with the old realms, anyways. But there's some, particularly with gear, there's some issues about how you can do it without it being too much of a weird way to do it. Especially if you want to keep a kind of a theme going. Like I want to keep the theme of kind of medieval or Warhammer Fantasy Sister of Battles, but it wouldn't make sense for me to just declare war on dwarves and just start killing them just because I want their gear. I mean, I guess maybe it would, but the big problem is they're you have to go against their armies, and I mean that will eventually happen because of just war, but that might take a long time too. So I'm not sure if I want to do it that way, and especially for only 2 pieces of gear. Everything else, though, because most of the gear shouldn't need an issue, and some of the gear I used in the new stuff, I think it might not populate, and I might just have to force that into. Oh well. Either way, 3 hours is enough for me. Enough of my ranting and raving about balance and Bannerlord problems, so we'll see where I end up next time.